The advantages of setting up a national oil company in a country like Papua New Guinea is very important and it's very strategic because the people are attached to the land. They want to feel that they own and they are part of the extraction of the wealth. And they can only do that through their national oil company. The focus now has shifted from oil to LNG in the 2000s, and we are now looking at 3 more trains to be added to the 2 trains that exist now. It's operated by Total using the ANTELOPE gas fields, and an expansion train using the Pinyang gas field by PNG LNG project partners. The Asia-Pacific region is where most of the demand is, and the other developers like Mozambique in Africa, Russia, including US, is targeting. PNG is strategically positioned to take advantage of that closeness to the demand, and we have the experience, we have the stable fiscal regime, a stable government and support of the people for the projects that we intend to develop. So we're looking at a $20 billion investment in the country, from a feed start in 2020 and first gas of Pinyang in 2028. So there is going to be a spread of activities spread over 10 years. So that's a key feature that the government likes about that. If there's going to be any change in the fiscal regime, it will for future projects that will be developed later on. But things are changing because the LNG prices are dropping. They're coming down very close to where methanol prices are. In my view, we should have a policy where 5 trains of LNG is enough for LNG project in the country. Balance of the gas, we should now look at petrochemical and power industry and try and broaden the use of the gas. When the agreements were put together for PNG LNG project, I think everybody was focused on just LNG export, and we didn't know what opportunities come with it. Now we are learning and learning fast as well. So it's really an evolving story, if you like, in the government, people, everybody learning that you can do multiple things out of the gas that we are exporting. Electricity generation is important for PNG. We've started that process by getting gas from PNG LNG project and building that new power plant, 50-50 between oil sales and Kumul Petroleum. So here putting in cheaper and more efficient power into what must be using gas. But having said that, the thinking of the policymakers has been following the up and down of the oil and gas and copper and gold prices. It's very clear. The data is there. We should put the revenue from the resource projects away into a sovereign wealth fund. It's really so that the government starts to develop policies that will diversify the economy, go into service industries, tourism, other areas other than relying too much on extractive industry.